Hi everyone, so I'm going to do the Holly Jolly Christmas tag. I was looking around on YouTube to see which kind of Christmas tags are going around, and there was two main ones that I found, and this one I liked more. I liked the questions more. It's just a really fun way how to talk about the holidays and like share your own traditions and stuff. And I love Christmas, so for me this was like a perfect tag. So the first question is my favorite Christmas movie. Now this one I had a little bit of a hard time thinking one because I don't really watch like Christmas movies, especially around Christmas time. But if I had to pick one, like one that kind of is stuck in my memory, it would probably be Charlie Brown, like the Charlie Brown Christmas special that's on. That one I liked because I really love Charlie Brown and Snoopy and the whole game. Okay, so the next question is, are you on the naughty list or the nice list? I think this year I'm definitely on the nice list because I worked very, very hard this year, and you know, I think I've done good this year, so I think I'm definitely on the nice list. Next question is, show us an embarrassing Christmas card photo, and this one I can't do because we don't send out like Christmas cards with photos of us on them. I don't even really send out Christmas cards. I used to do that all the time, and then I thought, well, it's just a waste of paper because I would rather just call up people like friends and stuff and wish them a Merry Christmas instead of sending them a card. The next question is, have you ever had a white Christmas? And actually I have a white Christmas every year that I'm in Switzerland because we celebrate up in the mountains. Like my boyfriend's family, they have a cabin up in the Alps, and we celebrate Christmas up there. So I've had many white Christmases, and I'm very lucky in that aspect because I love having a white Christmas. It's just, I think that really, for me, goes perfectly with Christmas. The next question is, where do you usually spend your holidays? So it depends. If I'm staying here in Switzerland, I spend it with my boyfriend and his whole side of the family. And like I said, they do have a cabin in the Alps. I actually have a video from that cabin that is on this channel. Maybe I'll link it below so you can see what it looks like up there. It's just really, really cute. It's a very rustic cabin, like outside, but inside it's all renovated. It's all nice and beautiful inside. It's like this beautiful like, country cottage. If I go home for the holidays, so if I go and visit my own family, I spend it in Vancouver at my parents' house. So with my sister and, you know, like family from my own side. And actually that's what I'm doing this year. I'm going home to Vancouver for Christmas because I haven't been home for Christmas in a couple years. Play or sing your favorite Christmas song. One of my favorite Christmas songs is, I don't even know the title of it. It's the one, it's like Fall on Your Knees. I don't know if that's the title. It goes Fall on Your Knees. It's like, it's actually strange because it's a very, I think it's actually a biblical Christmas song, and I'm not religious, but I think I don't know, I like that one. And what else do I like? Well, when I was younger, I used to love the 12 Days of Christmas. That was like my favorite one. What other one do I like? I like a lot of the kind of the bluesy Christmas ones. Like I have some Christmas songs by Diana Krall and what's his face? Oh my god, I can't believe I can't remember his name. Johnny Cash, yes. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't remember that. He has a really great Christmas album. Ella Fitzgerald, she has a really good Christmas. I don't know if it's just a couple songs of hers, but yeah, those are the ones that I usually listen to at home. Like I don't really listen to the traditional Christmas carols. Question 7, do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? Well, we celebrate Christmas on the 24th of December, which is actually quite common in Europe. Not all countries, but in a lot of countries in Europe, you celebrate on the 24th. And we open all our presents on the 24th. Like we have on the 25th, we celebrate also, but all the presents and stuff is done on the 24th. 8, can you name all of Santa's reindeer? I can probably remember them if I'm singing the song, and I don't really want to sing it, but let me think. Okay, do you know the, Dasher and Dancer and Comet and Blixen? No, wait. Do you know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Dancer and Blixen, and then Rudolph. So I guess that's it. I hope I got them all. Maybe I got one of them wrong. What holiday tradition are you looking forward to most this year? The whole decorating the Christmas tree is something that I love. I don't know if I'll be able to get to decorate it this year because I'm arriving at my parents' house on the 20th of December. So my dad usually has decorated it by that time. But I love decorating the tree. I don't like taking it down. I hate that. And then just all the cooking and stuff like on Christmas. I usually cook, well last year I did, or yeah, almost like in the last few Christmases I've cooked the Christmas dinner, so that for me is also really fun, just planning out the whole menu and then getting started really early in the morning to start cooking and then eating at night. So. 10, is your Christmas tree real or fake? Always, always real. We have actually never had a fake tree. When I celebrate Christmas here in Switzerland, because it's up at the cottage and they have a big forest, they actually go and chop down a tree. But in Canada, we've always had a real tree, and we buy it at a like at my old high school, because they use the money for fundraising for like programs at their school. I don't know, I like real trees. I just don't like the look of the fake ones. The fake ones of course are more practical so they don't drop the needles, but last year I actually had a real tree as well, and I got it really early. I got it at like the beginning of December, and it lasted pretty well. I just like the smell of them, and it just looks more real for me. Like I just don't like the look of the plastic ones. I don't know, I just don't like them. Next question is, hands down, what's your all-time favorite holiday food and holiday sweet treat? I really like all the Christmas cookies that are leading up to Christmas, and this year I've been really trying to avoid them. I haven't even made any Christmas cookies myself this year. I love just, you know, the whole menu. Like I always make this really elaborate dinner, and just all the stuff, like really, you know, the attention to detail and stuff. I really love that about holiday food. And of course all the sweets. Like for dessert we usually have tiramisu or like a cheesecake or something really rich and sumptuous, like something that you don't have all the time, and I just love it. And I love cranberries and chocolate and mint, not together necessarily, but those are for me things that are so Christmassy, and I love making things with those ingredients at Christmas time. Be honest, do you like giving gifts or receiving gifts better? I honestly am not huge on gifts anymore, I'll be really honest. I actually wanted to stop the whole gift thing like several years already, because you know, in our families, like we're all adults, like all of us earn our own money, and if we want to buy something we can buy it. And you know, I think like, yes, I like the gesture of giving someone a gift, but you know, it's just, for me it's like the whole commercial and like monetary aspect behind Christmas is kind of like, it's kind of a turn-off to me, honestly. Like spending all that money just to show someone that you love them, like I don't think that's really necessary. So I like giving gifts, but we don't spend as much money on gifts anymore as we used to. So we get each other like small things, like a book or, you know, something like that. So I don't spend like thousands of dollars on Christmas gifts. I don't know, I just don't think you really need that, you know? Okay, question 13. Show us your tackiest Christmas attire, for example, an ugly sweater. And unfortunately, I don't have anything, and it's not like I don't want to show you, but I honestly do not have any Christmas sweaters. Question 14. What would be your dream place to visit for the holiday season? We've actually had destination Christmases where like one Christmas our whole family went to the Caribbean, and that was fun. Like it was really fun, but to be honest, it didn't really feel like Christmas to me. I would rather go sometime the other time of the year, like for, you know, other holidays, but for Christmas I don't really like going like on destinations. And you know, the cabin that my boyfriend's family owns, it's like in the Alps. It's so beautiful up there, you know, and the day you can go skiing. There's like a ski resort right there, and it's just so gorgeous. Like why would I want to go anywhere else? Question 15. Does your family have a special holiday recipe that you like to make? I can't think of anything like a secret family recipe that we have, but I really like making cranberry chutney at Christmas with the main Christmas dinner, and I love that. I've been making that for years. And my mom always makes these very traditional Swiss cookies. They're called Mailandri, and they're basically like a butter cookie. Question 16. Are you a pro present wrapper or do you fail miserably? I love wrapping presents, and I'm really good at it. I actually spend, like last time that we did the whole gifts thing, I spent so much money just on packaging, because I bought really nice Christmas paper, and I bought a lot of like ornaments and stuff to hang outside on the Christmas, like on the gifts, and I bought really nice ribbons and stuff. That stuff can get really expensive, but I love it. I think it just looks so nice under the Christmas tree when you have beautifully wrapped presents. Actually, my mom, she sometimes gives gifts to her friends like the day after or something, and sometimes she asks me to wrap them for her because, you know, she likes how I wrap them and stuff. Memorable holiday moment, that was probably one of the nicest Christmases I had was when I was really young. I think I was like 12 or something, or 11, probably about 11 or something, and my whole side of my father's family came to visit us in Canada because they were all living in Germany and Austria. And also one time our whole family and extended family, we went on like a destination Christmas to the Caribbean. Like I said, it was like a cruise, and then we stayed at a hotel like in, where was it? I don't remember exactly where in the Caribbean it was, but that was fun too. I mean, like I said, for me it was kind of different, but that was really fun as well. Question 18, what made you realize the truth about Santa? So I guess that he doesn't exist. This was actually like kind of a traumatic experience because here in Switzerland we celebrate Santa Claus on St. Nicholas Day, which I think is December 6th or 5th, December 5th or 6th, whatever, and Santa Claus comes to your house. So it's not like he comes through the chimney and delivers the presents. He actually comes before and he tells like little children if they've been good all year and what they could improve on, and then you get a little bag of treats at the end. So it's really common to ask like a family friend, especially if you have kids, it's really common to ask a family friend to come and dress up as Santa. So we used to have this like every year. And then I remember the one year my parents had to go, they had to go on a business trip right at that time, like in December. And my grandmother came to stay with us during that time, and then it was like the eve of St. Nicholas Day, or St. Nicholas Eve, or whatever it's called, and Santa didn't come because, you know, like my parents were away and they hadn't organized, I guess, Santa or family friend to come and play Santa. And then my grandmother, and I was like, I remember being really upset, and I was like, oh, why didn't Santa Claus come? And then my grandmother was like, oh, well, because Santa Claus doesn't exist. So she pretty much ruined or dashed my whole, you know, my whole childhood dreams of Santa, and I remember that being a really big disappointment. Question 19 is, do you make New Year's resolutions? Usually I don't, but the thing is, last year I did. Last year my New Year's resolution was to lose weight, and I kept it. So I'm actually doing great with New Year's resolutions because all the ones I've made I've kept. But yeah, I don't know what my New Year's resolution will be for next year. I'll have to think about that some more. So last question is, what makes the holidays special to you? And first of all, obviously it's the whole family get together and like seeing my family and stuff, because I don't see them as much anymore since we live in another continent, so it's not just so easy for me to go and pop over to see my family. The major thing is that I'm just, at that time of year, it just really makes me reflect upon how lucky I am and all the things that I have, like leading a privileged life, because, you know, there's a lot of people in this world who are a lot worse off than we are. And I'm not only saying, like, you know, from poverty and stuff, but also people who maybe don't have good health, or, you know, some horrific thing has happened to them recently, like a tragedy or, you know, whatever. And it just makes me really, really thankful for all the things I have. And I do try to make some kind of like a charity donation around Christmas time, because I know a lot of people you know, don't have the opportunity to buy presents for their children or whatever. So I think that's really important to remember, that like, yes, we're spending all this money on luxurious food and gifts and stuff like that, but just be aware that not everyone has that, and some people are just lucky to have, you know, something to eat every day. So yeah, that is my those are my answers for the Holly Jolly Christmas tag, and I'll put them below. So if you want to do this tag, you can leave it as a video response, and I'm looking forward to seeing your replies. And thanks so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!